everyone. Melanie here, just going a different route instead of playing Merge Dragons. Decided to visit one of my older games I've played in the past and decided to revisit. This one is called Gardenscapes. You may have seen it on many of their goofy commercials that I don't think really involves the game at all, but I played it well before those weird commercials popped up. All right, so let's dive in. So at the beginning, of course, there's going to be tons of prompts of whatever game is going on at the moment. The main goal, though, I wanted to show is just to show the land I've created and cleared at this point. So if you're ever interested, and then I might play one game just to kind of show what the gist of it all is. All right, so let's kind of get through all the storyline. I would say maybe after the first year, I've really stopped paying attention to the storyline. I've just been focusing on the design aspect. And it is early evening in my game. They've already displayed evening here. So again, I'm not going to go through this part if at all possible. Maybe later I'll explore it, but for now, just trying to get through. Okay. Thank you, Austin. Oh my goodness. No. And this is actually why I took a break too for a while, because I was just getting so sick of all these prompts, and it's like all I want to do is just play the game. Especially when they're like, do you want to see where you're at? And I'm like, no, it'll still show me. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I think we can finally... Alright, so I'm actually going to begin over here because some of the decor I have begins out here. So I still have some street lamp posts that I could change out depending on the holiday, the season, whatnot. I've decided to just leave it with the Chinese New Year theme. And also the trees as well. The trees I've decorated. Looks like I went with the circus theme. I could do the Chinese New Year, a Valentine one. I'm going to leave it at circus. It's kind of near summertime, so I'm going to go with the circus vibe here. You can change out the mailbox as well and have all different types. Same with the gate. And I know there's more decorations around the house as well. So if you ever want me to go further exploring and showing all the decorations I have, let me know. In the meantime, though, I'm just going to kind of go through each of the areas and highlight some things I do recall. Again, it's been, I don't know, let's go with 2 years to be a little safe on the safe side since I've last played this game. So we have this fountain area, and I think this has been redecorated. This area used to be a medieval theme, and I've changed it to this Mayan theme. And that definitely needed a lot of whatever points it was I had to collect at the time. Over here is where I keep my horse. Somebody gave me a horse, and it stays here. There he is. And he had a different theme, kind of like a barn theme, and we went with this celestial theme afterwards. Poor Austin's going to be following me everywhere. All right, next up we have this beautiful Japanese garden. We got another pet here that changes colors. And I think I had the opportunity to change the theme, but I couldn't do it because I love this theme so much. Plus, I was invested in the storyline at the time, so I definitely didn't want to deviate from that. Okay, over here we kind of have like the traveler. We got random peacock pets walking around freely. I think there's information about the traveler here. Nope. Okay. There was a good storyline behind that too. Again, more recently I've just been kind of like, yeah, whatever. Over here I have another fountain area. Again, this has been redecorated to a much nicer theme. I really like it. Kind of like a Spanish villa. Over here, this is kind of the play area. I haven't really been inspired in this section. I feel like, I don't know, I've never been happy with any of the prop choices. So, yeah, I just kind of made this place a little chaotic because there's just not a whole lot, but it's cute. Behind that is the dog training area. I've never really decorated it. It was just kind of like one giant decoration. And I think they have events where you're like training your dog. Down here is this beautiful dance area. And let's see if I can go through the pictures correctly this time. So when we were decorating this, we had some paintings we had on display. And they're throughout this setup. So we got that one there, then we got this one. Kind of like a love story, I guess. But I guess she ran away. Again, there's a whole story behind this. But I love it with the dancing couple and the dancing girls. Alright, so over here, we have this really nice kind of pond area. And this is where I think I last left off, where I was investing in trying to change up the theme. So it was kind of like just pretty, and then we were kind of going for a fairy theme afterwards. So it kind of was like a Pierre type thing, but then we went to this fairy theme. So I don't think I ever made enough to change it up much more than what's there. Nice little tea set. Do have my little boat and tree with a face. And moving on. Alright, so down below the circus act, we kind of have this, I don't know, camping area set up. This one was okay. I think I was like ignoring the story, so this is when I started really flying off with just playing the game and then decorating as I needed, as I had the points or stars to decorate. But I think this was more for like, there's kids that visit my area, and so this was, I think, built more for them. I have a random fox. I don't remember how I got the fox. Alright, so now we're going to go to the guest house, because apparently there's not enough land in the first part. And historically, I used to play this game on Big Fish games way back, many moons ago. And it was more focused on inside the house than outside. There is a separate game called Homescapes, which I've also played a bit, but I'm not nearly as far along in that one as I am in this one. Yes. Okay, so here's the guest house. And again, you don't really get to go inside and explore too often. Sometimes there's a storyline where you're kind of like revamping a house, and again, you have to get points, and I don't really get invested in that because it's like you don't really get to go in and visit when those events are ended. Anyways, let's see here. We got some sort of storyline that, again, by this point I wasn't really invested anymore. So I just kind of flew along, but it involves this guy. And then I don't know if I did a change up, but we kind of have some Mayan things going on here as well. Then I believe we expanded to this dinosaur land, which I really like. Especially since you can tap on a picture and you get the names of the dinosaurs. Then if you tap on it, the info, then you can read about those dinosaurs as well. So we got those two, and then over here we got a nice painting. And then we got information on this dinosaur, the Plesiosaurus. I hope I said that right. We have this beautiful rainbow waterfall, and somebody gave us a pet turtle. Hello, dude. And he's got his little story as well. Another, the Stegosaurus. If you really want to read up on those, you can just pause. Then we got our pterodon and that story as well. Very cool. I was really excited to get that set up. And then I think here's where I left off. This is kind of a astronomy type theme that I've been working on. So we got our falling star, and we've got our scientist girlfriend that hangs out in here, which makes me all excited. We got another storyline here, which again, I just don't remember the details. And so that's where I'm at. I still can definitely do some catch up. I have 498 stars that I can use to complete my tasks. These are my tasks where you spend stars to continue to decorate your gardens. And then I also, in terms of levels of playing, I'm at level 3,925. So if I play a level, again, this is the last thing I was going to show, is just basically what does this game entail. And it's one of your these are one of your basic match 3 type games. You have the options, of course, to choose boosters. I'm going to lose anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and just play without. And of course, each game kind of has its goal. So when he wears a hard hat, that means it's hard. I have to free 74 fireflies. They're all in these little containers here. And then I have to free 13 gnomes, and they're all hidden behind the grass. So like you can see, it's match 3. We have a booster here where if I match a color by these boxes and I get all the colors, they'll blow up the whole area. And then I have these IVs that I need to open. Takes 2, I don't know, things near it to open them. Anyways, like I said, I don't think I'm going to win this one. This one's hard level. I'm not going to force it. Overall, this is a pretty fun game. But like I said, I do need to take breaks from it, especially when the game levels get hard. Sometimes, though, on like weekend events, they'll give you lots of I don't know, freebies, extended lives, power-ups, boosters, and sometimes you might just catch yourself playing the whole game, just flying through some of these levels. I only have 2 turns left, and I still have a whole lot to do. So obviously, like I said, I'm not going to win this, but there you go. Just an average overall view of the game. Yes, I give up. Well, that's my overview. I hope you enjoyed.